The best way to get to Loch Katrine is probably by private travel in this point. There are ways to get there by public transport. I'll let you do your own research this time, but because there's a couple of ways. However, all of them are long. If you hire a car, it's probably best in order to get to this remote location. As soon as you enter into Loch Katrine area, you'll find this wide clearing where the car park is situated. There's lots of spaces. There's areas that motorhomes use overnight. That's the bicycle hire shop. That's the gift shop with benches dotted around it. They sell some foods such as cakes and biscuits and cereal bars, but not much. To the left hand side is the area you can access the ferry called Sir William Scott. To the left of that is where you find the toilet and shower facilities. That's the cafe that's open during working hours, so 9 to 5. There's lovely little areas to sit outside of the cafe itself. It's called the Steamship Cafe. So that's a leaflet for Steamship Cafe. The brown little building to the right hand side is the ticketing office. So that's where you'll buy tickets for the ferry, as well as the reception area if you're staying in the eco cabins nearby. You can find out more information about the cruises on the website of Loch Katrine. Each of the cruises travel by different vessels. There's 3 different vessels, the largest of which they're having a fundraiser for. It's called Sir William Scott, the steamship. So if you can, please do donate towards that cause on their website. But there's different lengths in the tours that they have available on the site. The prices are displayed below each of the titles, and you can book ahead of your travel if that's your preference. So you can book online and find out more details before you do so. I want to take a look at this specific one because if you are choosing to travel by public transport and that is your only option, then you can get a cruise from Trossachs Pier down to Loch Katrine. So this is some information on that. Now after your cruise, if you're hungry, then there is the Steamship Cafe which we looked at just based off the car park. So that's somewhere that you can visit to eat after your cruise comes back. All the information that I'm showing to you is on Loch Katrine's website. They've got great places for you to eat inside as well as outside if the weather's nice. And if you're going on one of the cruises, then you might be able to get off at the Pier Cafe, which is another option. So you can take a look at that cafe and the menu on there at your own time. I'm just gonna quickly scan around the area. So we just came off the car park. We're around beside where the eco lodges are, and this is what it looks like. So these are the pods that you can book online if you'd like to stay at Loch Katrine. A little more on accommodation available there. So if you have a camper van, then you can book ahead of time so that you have a space to stay at the Loch Katrine area just by the car park. Otherwise, there are these eco lodges. So I'm going to show you a couple more photos and information on those. So they're dotted in a sort of ring fenced off area. There's different types for you to choose from at different prices. You do have car parking spaces available. It's a single car to each pod. So that's the map of all of the lodges. Sorry, I call them pods. They're eco lodges. And they're absolutely gorgeous. I've stayed in one of them. They require you to book for a minimum of 2 nights at the eco lodges. Not only are they affordable, they are very spacious inside also, as you can see in the photos. I don't think the photos do justice of how much space they do have. Inside the eco lodges you will get a fridge, a small TV, as well as a kettle and a sink area. On the outside of the cabins you have a lovely area where you can be seated. You can see that in the photo on the middle here. Some of them do come with benches, but all of them do have a decking area where you can take the seats that they have inside the eco lodges outside for you to sit out. There is a common shower area and a toilet area, but some of the eco lodges that are a bit more luxurious have their own shower inside. There's 3 sets of lodges available that come at different price ranges. One thing to note is that if you're bringing a pet, then there is an extra charge for bringing a pet, and some of the lodges are pet friendly while others are not, so it's good to speak to them ahead of time when you're booking. Some people have asked in the past if they were warm, and they are extremely warm, especially because you are out and you have the winds coming in from the water, and it can be very chilly at night, but not inside the eco lodges. They're extremely warm and comfortable to stay in from our experience. So walking past the area you come to this bend which gives you a great view on the left hand side, and on the right of it, I didn't actually take a photo of it, is a little waterfalls just beside the white bridge. But you'll be completely covered by trees on either side. It's a great place to spot wildlife. The water is filled with fish such as brown trout. There's even fishing trips available for you, which are linked down in the description box if you're interested. We had gone in a late spring day, so it was rainy and misty, and it was really beautiful and fresh, and all the trees were sprouting their leaves. And then as you walk along the road you'll find plenty of spectacles like this. It's great because it's paved, so wheelchair users and buggy users can use it. If you hire out a bicycle from the bike hire shop, then this is also the same way that they will be taking, so be careful when you travel by foot. Occasionally you will get a car that will pass by, so be on the lookout for that, whether you're walking or biking up there. As we walk further along the road, you'll find the dam that was built in order to provide the city of Glasgow with drinking water. So there we are, here we're at the dam. This is the left hand side of it as it flows out onto the main loch area. But to the right hand side, you can walk a little further up. You do so at your own risk, it does say that, but there's nothing particularly dangerous as long as you watch your footing. The dam was designed, or the entire waterworks project was designed by John F. Bateman, and is there to supply clean water to the city of Glasgow. In fact, the nature reserve around the loch is actually the same size as the city of Glasgow, which is a vast area. And the loch itself was formed by glaciers in the Ice Age that have carved out its deep valleys and made the rugged mountains that you see around the loch itself. In fact, one reminder of its ancient Ice Age past is a species of fish called the Arctic char. Hope you've had a relaxing time watching this video, and I do hope that you take the time to look at the website and all the details ahead of your trip to Loch Katrine. This is Loch Katrine's website. I have linked it below, as I've said many times in this video, but this will be your most important and helpful tool ahead of your trip. So do spend some time looking at the different links and the options that are available for you and planning ahead of your trip. As I said, there's links to cruises, accommodation, but there's also links for if you want to find out about the history of the area and if you want to have an event there, or if you're traveling as a group. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.